on the road again. Left Decorah, Iowa about 6:30 this morning. We are heading back toward Cedar Rapids to pick up a loaded trailer and then on to Indianapolis. Basically driving on a sheet of ice right now, but we do have a beautiful sunrise. Actually, it slept pretty earlier. There's a plow, so might get some salt on the other side.
Too bad that don't help us.
Maybe it's not a plow. I think it is. Now we know it definitely is.
I almost want to drive on the shoulder. He's got the plow down. He is sand.
Yep, little sand. Not on our side, but at least they got it on the other side. Doesn't help us much. We're hoping it's not this way all the way to the interstate. Yeah, it looks like a skating rink down there. At least we're in daylight.
Yeah. 4 degrees though, so
4 degrees?
really don't want to go in the
Well, it was
ditch.
like -3 when we left Decorah, so we're heading south. It's getting warmer. Whopping 4 degrees. We have made it to Cedar Rapids. We're at Tank Wash. It's a little bumpy, but they did a pretty good job hauling us out. It was just a slushy mess yesterday because you can actually just pull through when you're dropping a trailer. So that makes it easy. Do I sound like I know about trucking?
A little bit.
And what number are we looking for?
1009er.
Does that mean it's a newer trailer because it has a higher number?
You know what? To be honest with you, I haven't figured out the trailering number system
Right?
yet. Most guys know because some trailers are pump trailers, some trailers don't have a pump, and it goes by the number, and I have no idea.
All right, we are looking for 1009. I see a 1016 right there.
Where? Yep. That's it.
I mean, we don't have to wait here for 3 hours like we did yesterday. And we are hauling yeast today. How do you like hauling yeast?
Yeah, I don't like yeast very much.
Why not?
Too thin. Moves around. See?
So I should expect lots of surges.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit up front. This trip's like
I'll get bounced around in the back.
Yeah. No. It's pretty much like water.
Okay, we are on the road, so next stop is Indianapolis.
More or less, yeah.
What is the temperature right now?
12.
Ooh, we are up to 12 degrees. Pretty exciting. So I noticed right away, barely get moving and would have a surge. So we talked before about carrying yeast, and it's very thin, like watery, and so you get a lot of surges. They hit pretty good. I don't think someone that is car sick or gets car sick could handle riding in one of these trucks. It should be pretty good now when we're just on the road like this, but leaving the gas station was...
Yeah, but if I set the cruise, it will start going like a boat. And then you got to take the cruise off for a little bit, calm it down, and then you can the cruise back on and it starts going like this. So, can't really use the cruise. So non-food grade liquid, 2 or 4 tanks, different tanks, and they're connected, so they're not surging the whole width of the tank.
So it's got something to kind of slow it down a little bit?
Yeah. And the reason for that is food grade, it needs to be washed.
Where a gas tank, only gas is going in there every time.
Gas or any other liquid that's not edible.
Right, doesn't need to be washed as thoroughly as your tank.
Yeah.
That has food grade items in it. I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
So yours is just one big open tank, and that's why you get the surge.
Yeah.
Going to jump on Interstate 280 here in just about a mile. Go through Rock Island.
Whoa.
You can't get over?
No.
Came up all of a sudden.
What's this guy doing?
Is he having issues? Is it?
Should be on the shoulder. He damn near stopped.
I thought he was stopped. What do you like better about driving a tanker truck than the old truck that you had?
With a tanker, you don't have to worry about your load at all, really, a little bit. You don't have to move your tandems and adjust for weight. That was always a pain. The reefer, you gotta make sure your weight is distributed right. The tanker, you just fill it up and go. So.
Pulling into places and the loading and unloading, I missed because I ran out of room. And my phone just stopped. You know, the video just stopped. So hopefully today, now that it's cleaned off a little bit, we'll get something a little more entertaining. And maybe, since we're going into a little warmer weather, I will actually get out. Notice how there is absolutely no snow here? We have 5 inches at home. When I got there last night from yesterday's haul, I had to find someone quick to plow for us so that he could get the truck in the driveway. So we're learning as we do this. I had to get rid of a bunch of video because it had songs playing in it, but now every time I pick up the phone, Jason knows I'm going to start videotaping, and he I guess it's not videotaping anymore. Is it recording?
Yeah.
Jason knows I'm going to start recording, and he turns the music off right away. So
Videotaping, that really dates you.
that dates us, yeah. You know, still means the same thing, right? Ooh, there's some old buildings here. We are in Peoria now. Look at that. I know you guys can't see it on here. Interesting though. Old brick buildings. Very pretty ones. And some not so pretty ones. So we are heading over the Illinois River. So what do you do to keep yourself busy when you don't have me bothering you?
I daydream.
What do you daydream about? Just
I
whatever?
don't know, anything. It's like this, I sit here and I just stare out the window.
What else? That can't be the only thing you do.
Listen to books on tape.
The audiobooks?
Sure.
What are some that you've listened to?
I listen to autobiographies.
Okay.
Okay. I like those. It's real.
So tell me some of them.
No.
Which ones have you listened to?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. Why are you being so difficult right
A
now?
whole bunch of them. And I listen to music and I sing, and that's all I do.
What kind of music?
You name it. I change it up.
Jazz? A lot of jazz?
Not a lot of jazz.
The classical tunes?
No.
How about country music?
Yep.
All eras?
Yep.
You like a little 80s on 8?
Yep.
90s on 9?
Yes, I do.
You got some shows too that you listen to, or podcasts?
A little bit of sports, but it's getting pretty tiring. Same old stuff all the time. I'm trying to get into the Bobby Bones. I've listened to a couple of those.
Otherwise, you used to listen to a lot of Howard Stern.
Yeah, used to.
Taking a little break.
And sometimes I don't do anything. I just watch the people. Like looking at people when they drive by.
Yeah, you look down in their cars and go,
Yep.
oh my gosh, that one's a total mess. Oh, they must be traveling somewhere. They're all packed up.
Pretty much.
You were pointing out Porsches to me yesterday.
Yeah. And would we see two of them?
Yeah, almost right after the other.
Of course, Teslas. I'd like to look. I like to see the Teslas.
Teslas,
I don't know
yeah.
why. I don't think I'd buy a Tesla, but I like them.
Why do cattle haulers have so many lights on them?
Yeah, I want to know that. Why are their trucks always so lit up? And it's not just their tractors or their trailers. 9 times out of 10, they got the decked out Peterbilt tractors too.
Right.
So
Yeah, good question. We're going to find out the answer to that before today is over.
from all of our subscribers.
I hope everyone realizes that we are complete amateurs here. I am doing this just for fun. Like a keepsake for the kids. I don't know. Will we post this? Hard to say. Hard to say. And I'm doing this on my cell phone, which a number of times I've had to delete a ton of apps off of it and move all my photos to a computer. a bunch of other things because I got to a point where I didn't have any more room. And so so we've been doing some reading up on livestock trailers, but we have not figured out the answer to our question. We have learned a few things. However, we do not know why they have all the lights. So I'm going to go with...
And wait, it's not that other trailers don't, but the percentage of livestock trailers are all lit up and really nice is a lot higher than like a van trailer or even a tanker. I mean, there's some of those that are lit up too, but not near as many.
We did find out that livestock hauling pays more for a number of reasons. So could it be they can just afford the fancier lights? Maybe. But have you ever seen livestock trailers that don't have?
I have, but not very often.
And maybe some of those are just like local. They're not going very far.
I mean, it's got to be 80% or higher of livestock trailers.
Well, and it said the trailers are different based on what you're hauling. Yeah. And I would assume that also goes along with how far you're hauling. If you're just going, local, you probably don't need all that. You're probably doing it during the day. My thinking is that because you've got live animals and you might be unloading at night, you need a lot of lights. Or if you want to be able to look in and check on them, that sort of thing. That's just my guess. I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but I know 4 out of 5 trailers you see and tractors are all really nice. They're hauling livestock, and it's maybe 1 out of 10 flatbeds, and 3 out of 10 van trailers are really nice.
Yeah.
And I get it that there's more big fleets in those divisions that aren't going to pay for all that, but in livestock's more owner-operator. But is that why? Maybe because most of livestock hauling's owner-operator stuff, and it's not the big fleets.
Could be.
So they're taking care. If I could afford to have that stuff, I want to have nice stuff too. So I would probably have all that extra bling, but
But you're not going to put that money into this because you don't own the truck.
Exactly.
What's the temperature?
45.
45. The high was supposed to be 46 here today.
We started out this morning, it was -2, -3.
Yeah, -3. -3. And now we're at 45. Stop traffic over here.
Keep left toward Mooresville.
I got you. Stop yelling.
Why does she always tell you what you already know?
Yes, she's always yelling at me. She never once says, "You're doing a good job." Shit, I'm still in the wrong lane. Let me get in that lane in, bud. Come on.
Nope.
Nobody is. Look at this. Look at this.
Okay, he's gonna let you.
Oh, sorry. Forget here.
Turn left at the traffic light.
It looked like he flashed you, actually, to let you know to go in, so that was nice. Much appreciated.
In 2 3/4 miles, turn right on Ameriflex Parkway.
So the first time I was here, I'm like, okay, I mean, it doesn't look right to me. But I kept going straight because I had to.
Okay.
And I found it.
We're not there yet, is what you're saying.
Yeah. This is one of the nicer bakeries I've ever been to.
This thing's huge.
I think it's newer, too.
What do they make here? Holy buckets.
I don't know. A lot of trucks sitting here. I've never been this many trucks here. Well, the first time I went up in there, and
Over here.
yeah, that's a big no-no because you can't get out.
Oh,
You had to back out. It's bad.
I think I remember you complaining about that.
Yeah.
So, do you go in somewhere and find out where you have to go, or anywhere in here? Alright, it was about 10 to 6, and we were able to pump pretty quickly, get it done. They actually do the pumping for us. So, got a bite to eat, took a little break, and now we are headed towards Cedar Rapids, Iowa, but we will only get, what, a couple hours?
Yeah, maybe we can make it to Bloomington. Champaign. I don't know.
We're just going to find somewhere to park here after a bit. So we're definitely sleeping in the truck tonight, and like Jason just said, no more surge, so we're nice and light. We're still headed to, we thought it was Watkins, but it's actually Hopkins, Minnesota, so Cedar Rapids, grab a load and go to Hopkins, which is right...
It's just west of the city. Look at that.
Ooh, that's pretty nice.